Comes the satisfying part after it's dry to take up the paint or the tape. Put it down right, it should come up very nice and easy. Wonderful. To do the moon, you're going to be using white with a little bit of gray and maybe violet. That's your kind of choice if you want that in there. I just take my paintbrush and I'm going to fill it in with some white. There is a little bit of a lip here, which is kind of nice to help you keep that in, all this white paint within there and not ruin your sky at all. So if you just go slowly around, notice it's consistent. I'm not dabbing, dabbing, dabbing. I'm actually just pulling it around right by the edge. Pull around, come around to this side and pull around. We'll paint the mountain range over it. Then if you want some craters in here, you can add them a little bit. I'm just going to take a little bit of white on my finger and a little bit of purple I think I grabbed. And then I'm just going to finger paint some craters. You could do this with gray, your choice, blue. Next step, I'll be working on the mountain range. On the side here, I'm gonna stay away from this area for just a few minutes as that dries, but over here, I'm going to build up my mountains. Now, it seems like there's kind of like a lot of white on edge, kind of indicating some snow going on. So I'm just gonna run the white up here, but then there's some grays and even looks like blues, which is kind of crazy. Trees, you're gonna find yourself a forest green, and you're going to start with a long line. We'll add in the white a little bit later, but give yourself guidelines for the stem of the trees. Doesn't really matter where you place them as you do them, but definitely vary the length of them. Then, just like Bob Ross says, you make them happy trees. And you just start to, you can use a fan brush, you just bring them out. The stars, all you have to do is take some white paint onto a toothbrush that's kind of a little bit damp. I'm gonna have white paint on here, and then I'm gonna flick it. I'm just gonna take my thumb and flick it like this. Get to the mountains, just dab it out, no biggie. Then if you want to add in any kind of North Star or any kind of extra star, you can just take a very thin brush and throw it in there. The last step I would be doing is putting a clear coat of acrylic medium over the lake. I will show that individually in class.